Well, hello there, my dear friends. Welcome back to the Scott Reed Project. Now, this weekend just gone, I've been up in North Yorkshire. We did a rabbit catch and cook day, field to fork. Absolutely fantastic. We harvested the rabbits, processed them, cooked them, and ate them out in the field about 500 yards from where we caught them. It was just absolutely amazing. So, processing the rabbits, obviously there's a few bits that didn't make it into the dish, and one of those is these wonderful rabbit livers. Just have a look at the size of that scale. That is one rabbit liver. Bearing in mind, some of these bunnies were massive. So what I've done here then is I've put my rabbit livers in a bowl and added some milk, and as you can see, it's drawn out all of the blood. And then after they've been soaking for a while, what we're going to do, we're going to take these out, dry them off, and we're going to start frying them. And we're going to make a beautiful, beautiful recipe served on pasta, something completely different. I'm going to use some garlic infused rapeseed oil. I've got some beautiful paprika, some crushed chilies, some white wine, some chicken stock, fresh black pepper, some sea salt, and an onion. Very interesting. Let's do this. So first thing then, I'm just going to get some water on for my pasta. Not going to cook too much, just going to make a little batch. Then we'll get on and prepare these livers. Now this happens really, really quickly, which is always good. So what I want to do, get a cloth and just take out these wonderful, wonderful, oh, what we need to do then is just take these beautiful rabbit livers. I mean, look at the size of them. We're just going to pat these dry. That milk is worked an absolute treat. Always good to come up with new recipes for offal. This way we are using the whole of the animal. So I'm going to just quickly cut these into individual lobes, trimming off any of the funky bits. We might split these down the middle, might keep them whole. It all depends how you want the finished dish to look. Take out the all important gallbladder. There it is there, look. You can see. And again, and that one there. There's our wonderful pieces of rabbit liver. Gorgeous. A nice pinch of salt in to my pasta water. We want it as salty as the Atlantic. Then in a nice clean pan, a good glug of cold pressed rapeseed oil. Might take the heat out of that. Now we're going to add some onion, slice quite fine, just show that the pan, take the heat out. We just want that so it's just colouring. Just going to add a pinch of salt to those onions. As you can see, they're just starting to take on a bit of colour. So just going to do a couple of pieces. I think we'll go with that. Make just a nice little portion. So I'm just going to season with salt, crack a bit of pepper. Now we want to try and keep these pink, so I'm going to put the heat up a bit. And I'm just going to lay them in with my onions. Going to give it a sprinkle of paprika. Come on out the bloody tin. And then a sprinkle of chili flakes. Happening really, really quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a glug of wine. Now I want to reduce that, so I'm going to turn the heat back up. My pasta is going good guns. That smells awesome. So just reducing that wine to that. So that wine is all but reduced. So what I want to do, I'm going to add in some chicken stock. So I'm going to turn the heat down, cover and simmer that until that wine is thickened. And by then, our pasta will be ready. Okay then, nice and simple, just some tagliatelle, cooked al dente, absolutely perfect. Then onto these beautiful livers. So I'm just going to put some bits of liver. You can see it's just weeping. Some of those, and then some of this onion, chili, paprika sauce. I'm going to give it just a little bit of that oil, and finish it with a few more chili flakes. And we'll dive in. So that is really, really nice. Oh, get this bloody pasta on my fork. Wow, that was beautiful. Something completely different for a change, and using offal. Absolutely brilliant. So if you've liked what you've seen here today on the SRP, please click subscribe when my face comes up in this corner somewhere. Also find me on my social media, on my Facebook, Scott Rea and the Scott Rea Project. Also on my Twitter at the Scott Rea Project, and on my Instagram at Scott Rea Project. And please do come on there, because I get up to all sorts. I'm always putting little snippets and snippety snips on there. So yeah, come and check me out. And until next time, take care my friends. All the best.